gunfire.
So, in the bottom left corner, representing Norway, Oslo, Pinochet,
Salmon.
Salmon and
Norwegian blondes.
Yeah, they're pretty good, but
Yeah.
they have
And
pretty
Aker
good
Brygge.
brunettes as well.
Aker Brygge and Oslo Opera.
Yeah, the opera house. Okay.
And
Okay.
the oil
Yeah,
industry.
anywho, yeah, okay. So, in the bottom left, it's Snute. Finger Team Liquid.
Yes.
Boom. And in the top left corner,
Representing ESG. Weighing in at 2 overlords, it's Nerchio.
he's basically hollow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Ulrina, interesting map.
Yeah, we could see some funny cheeses here, but we don't. We see the 17 hatch.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm just kidding. We saw 17 pool from Snute at least, and from Nerchio as well. Right, so there might be some fishy stuff coming out here pretty soon.
Some fishy stuff?
Yeah, and Snute will have an advantage when it comes to fishy stuff.
Yeah, because he's familiar with the salmons.
Yeah, exactly. So, any predictions in this best of 5 deciding game for the IEM Shanghai Major?
3-1 Snute.
3-1?
Yeah.
Whoa. I'll go for a 3-2
Oh.
to Snute.
Ooh.
Right, so we see a queen coming out here and another queen coming out. First queen will go to the natural and the second will stay at the main base. I think.
Yeah.
Same time we see Nerchio is pushing out with 2 scouting lings here. Let's go
They
poke
are-
that hatchery a bit.
They are dangerous, these lings.
The Snoop doesn't want his drones to go out here. They're hiding behind the queen.
Please leave me alone.
And now the lings are splitting up.
Both are going for the roach warren.
Yeah, and this is pretty interesting. They don't really need speed on this map. The distance between the players are so short. So I guess they could go for some quick 5-6 roaches and just push. Let's see if that is what we'll see here eventually.
Yeah.
See here that Nerchio has his roach warren up, but he's going for a 3rd hatchery first instead. And he keeps on droning while Snute is actually queuing up 5 roaches.
Do you think he can get some value out of these roaches?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as long as his roaches get there, or he's committing to this. 7 roaches, 8 roaches.
And also an evolution chamber going up.
Exactly. I think we'll eventually see some kind of push coming in or out, depending on how you see it.
Like now?
Yeah.
We can see the range attack here is also going out for Snute, so he will have some advantage towards Nerchio.
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, that won't kick in for a while. But yeah, if he waits now instead, gets his 3rd, wait for that upgrade to finish and then push, he will still be favored in that engage. But Nerchio has the macro advantage going for him pretty soon because that hatchery just popped.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to, he's droning up a bit now and take advantage of getting some more income from that one.
Yeah.
You see Nerchio is actually morphing some Ravagers here. We don't really see Snute getting any Ravagers.
No, he's just going for the roaches for now, but I mean, the evolution chamber has finished now for Nerchio, but he hasn't started any upgrades yet. So he will be quite far behind when it comes to upgrades, actually.
Yeah. What I'm wondering right now is why did Nerchio get these Ravagers? Because in an engagement right now, it will be easy for Snute to just snipe them.
Yeah, and they're going basically all by themselves here.
Yeah, and they won't be able to get caught because none of the players have speed right now. But we can see Snute is actually getting some ravages as well. But the difference is that Snute has the roaches in front, while Nerchio won't really have that.
And Snute also have the +1 upgrade now in a few seconds.
And that will make a difference for sure.
Absolutely.
As we saw last game.
Yeah.
But yeah. See now that Snute is actually committing to even more roaches and also getting that plus speed, which is so nice to have on roaches when they're not on creep.
Yeah.
Or well, even on creep. So yeah. What do you think here now?
I mean, it feels like maybe that Snute is a bit too defensive with his roaches here. I don't know if he's questioning whether he has the advantage or not, but I would really like to see him actually push out here and try to do something, because right now he has an advantage. Maybe he's just waiting for the speed here, but we also have another evolution chamber going up here for Nerchio, which will allow him to catch up.
Yeah, I don't know if he's waiting for that speed and it's what he wants before he can do a real push.
And we can see here now that Snute begins to, but now he doesn't have this. He has the speed advantage, but he doesn't have the attack advantage here. So yeah, he managed to split out quite good here. Both players do a bit of better split out here, maybe from Nerchio here. But it looks really good for Nerchio here actually, and I don't know, he kind of got some concave here going on Snute, but it feels like Snute might be turning this around actually. If he just can get his reinforcement, he's really close to his battle, but Nerchio also has the queens here.
Nerchio is actually winning this engagement right now.
Yeah, I think the Nerchio also had the queens here back, doing some transfuses, keeping
They did save the day there.
Yeah, and I think that Snute actually was a bit too slow to push out. He had a bad timing there, because he allowed the Nerchio to get his range attack faster, or his range attack going.
Yeah, and because of this, we can see now that Nerchio is capitalizing on the macro advantage here. He's up to 130 supply now. Snute is down to 100. Yeah, that is thanks to having some roaches left from that engagement as well, but yeah, right now it's looking pretty good for Nerchio.
Yeah, absolutely, and we can see both are going for the +2 attack here, but as we can see, because Nerchio has the second evolution chamber,
we can see now that Nerchio sneaks 3 roaches into Snute's mineral line, and he actually manages to get some drones as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, and this is quite costly for Snute. I mean, he's behind in economy already, and doesn't want to lose any drones here. He lost 8 drones there.
Exactly.
And also here, I mean, the advantage that Nerchio really has now is that he's halfway through to armor upgrade here. And once he gets that, they will have the +2 attack upgrade, but only Nerchio will have the armor upgrade.
Yeah, and it does make a little difference, actually.
Yeah.
And that is the difference that you want in your favor.
Yeah, absolutely. And
we can see now that
really good flank attack here from Nerchio also, and he has Snute in a very bad position here because he can attack from the right with his roaches and get a sort of concave here, but so yeah, it's Nerchio that wins this battle, and Snute is forced to back off.
Yeah, we can see that Nerchio actually went ahead there in the roach count. He's up a few roaches compared to Snute's, and it's looking grim for Snute now, I'd say.
Yeah, and I think this is GG actually, because Nerchio is so far ahead now in supply, and we can see that.
Yeah, and he's starting to pick up some drones, and yeah, that's the GG.
Yeah.
So it's 1-0 to Nerchio, game number 1.
and we'll be back shortly again. And here we are with game number 2.
Yeah, it's Prime Terraces.
Crazy.
The crazy creative map from Blizzard. And we will begin with trying to find my camera. That is right now moving in this bottom corner. Yeah,
Yes.
there we are.
So, down one game, it's our Scandinavian hope, it's Snute. And up one game, it's the Polish hope for all the Polish players. It's Nerchio.
And here we see an Overlord.
It's not Linda, it's not Melinda or Belinda.
No, it's something in Polish.
Gertrude.
Is that Polish?
I have no idea.
I was thinking something like Krakow.
Krakow. that's not a name. You can't be named Krakow.
But it's Polish, right? Krakow.
Yes, he's Polish.
Yeah, so deal with it. Krakow.
No.
Yeah. What would you like to call it? Vladimir.
No, that's Russian.
Exactly.
But maybe,
so, do you have any Polish names in your vocabulary?
Yes.
No, you don't.
Yes.
Okay, tell me one.
I think her name is Stefanina.
Is that Polish? That was so bad. All right. So let's focus on this game now.
Okay, I wanted to Google Polish
No,
girl name.
you're not allowed to Google stuff right now. You have to focus on this really exciting early game from these two insect players.
Okay, so we will female Beata is a Polish girl name.
All right, that must be the most unsexy homepage I've
Agnieszka.
ever seen.
Agnieszka.
But they really do need to learn some web design.
Henrietta. Yeah.
Right, so what we're seeing here is some pretty fast baneling nests. But there's only one baneling nest, so I don't know why I put an S behind all of that. But yeah, we have a baneling nest coming from Nerchio.
Yes.
Same time Snute is researching speed, so already the players are going in their separate ways.
Exactly.
What would you say in regards to tech choices here at the moment, Hofferino, the SERG expert? Do you think that Nerchio or Snute has this going for?
Well, it depends on. I mean, the banelings can definitely do a lot of damage here. Now I think it's. I don't like Snoot's choice here, really, going for the baneling nest. To be honest, when he's this far behind, I would rather have seen like a roach warren or something.
Why is he that much behind?
Well, because he doesn't have a third base going. He only has the speed going. Here we see the roach warren going down. I mean, I guess he will do some kind of defensive banelings though, and even this map. Well, I mean, it's quite. Are you also lagging? Yeah. it's, this small ramp here is actually, I mean, defensive banelings for this small ramp is legit, but for the third base, it's a lot harder.
That might be true. That might be true.
Quite interesting to see Nerchio go out with his queens here, because he's going really aggressive here. And now we can see that Snute actually is going for the roaches here.
We can see here now Nerchio is actually pulling some drones. So he's maybe that was just a misclick. Yeah, it looks like it was. Because I was thinking maybe he's going for some kind of spine crawler push. That would have been exciting, but no, he failed us.
I'm also quite confused with the queens here, because they were so far out, and one is still trying to get back here.
The queens work in mysterious ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another wisdom by Mindful.
I don't know now really. I mean, Snute has a lot more roaches here, but I would like to see him make some use out of these roaches now and actually try to capitalize on the advantage that it has currently. What would you say?
I'll agree with you there. Trying to understand what Snute wants to do here. He is getting a whole lot of... No, he's not, because that's Nerchio. They've traded places in the production tab. It's making me really confused. So what we're seeing right now is Nerchio getting a whole lot of roaches and circlings and speed.
And we can see that Snute is getting a whole lot of lings here.
Yeah, so he's going for circlings instead. I'm wondering if this will actually work for him. I think it could actually work for him, as long as he does something about those banelings or tries to avoid them. Because now he's actually backing off now. So we see both players committed to a whole lot of units. So if none of them attacks, they're still on like basically the same level so far.
We can see both researching the +1 attack here, and some good use here of the Surgeons, but won't get that much out of it. Just causing some havoc here at Nerchio's base. And it seems like Nerchio is trying to do something similar here, splitting up his army in two. I mean, these Baneys will totally wreck Snute's...
You can see that Snute is coming in from the side here. He's a lot of Baneys, but he maxed...
Some mismicro there probably from... And now we can see that Nerchio is doing a counter-attack here to the right.
Can see that Nerchio is using those Banelings to his advantage. He managed to not let Snute get us around there.
Yeah, and meanwhile he is here in the third base, killing some drones off here. I mean, he got six
workers are now up on Snute's lost tab. That's pretty nice. You can see, I'm not sure who's ahead right now. Seems like they're trading armies.
It feels like Nerchio has a small lead, actually. I mean,
yeah, all thanks to the drone sniping, I guess.
Yeah, and also, I mean, he has some... I don't know. It feels like he has been the smarter player in choosing upgrades, for example, and it feels like... I mean, look at this roach army here, and
yeah, that's a whole lot of roaches, but the same...
And they got a sick concave here as well.
Yeah, the concave is really nice, but at the same time I think that Snute is actually getting a surround on half of Nerchio's roach army, and he manages to snipe those roaches that were caught in the middle there. And Nerchio actually pulled back a bit too fast, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, that was nice for Snute, but at the same time he did lose 4 or 5 more drones.
I wonder if Nerchio knew that he had his range upgrade, because it finished right when the battle started. basically, and maybe he thought that he didn't have the upgrade, and then when he looked at Snute's units and saw that Snute had them.
Yeah, that might be.
That's maybe why he backed off, because maybe he was thinking, oh shit, I don't have the attack upgrade.
Yeah, that is true. Might be it. I'm wondering now what the players are going to, if they're going to continue to only build roaches, get some ravagers, or if any one of the players are going for some hydras to back up these armies with some more heavy hitting DPS. So maybe something completely different, like fast ticking to some late game tier 3 units.
Yeah. And I mean, we can see, oh, nice concave here and really good surrounder, and this is not good for Snute. I think this will be GG actually, because he will lose his whole army here. And this looks really bad for Snute now.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why Snute allowed himself to get surrounded like that. Yeah, that was moving way too fast.
It was a good play there from Nerchio, doing that kind of sneak from the left, but I mean, Snute should have been a bit more aware that it could happen actually, and it felt like he just rushed forward basically.
Yeah.
So we will be back with game number 3 very soon. So we are back here with game number 3, and unfortunately our Scandinavian player here is down with 0-2, and we will begin here with the introduction of our last hope. In the bottom right corner, playing for Team Liquid, it's it's Snute. And in the upper left corner, up 2 games, it's Nerchio. So yeah, we are seeing a 17 pool here go down, a 17 hatch for Snute. So they're choosing a bit different approach. Here comes the hatch for Nerchio instead. And the pool will probably begin shortly here for... Here is the pool down for Snute. So a bit different approach here from the 2 players.
Okay.
Whoa.
Alright, so you've managed to find my camera.
Yeah, finally.
And you did the presentations?
Yes.
Very good.
Very good job, all 3 now.
All right, so right now, standard openings, some safety links going for Nerchio. This is a map that promotes some early harassment, isn't it? Short rush distance.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. And
perfect for Frida. I like when you agree with me.
Yeah.
Makes the stream a whole lot more nice.
Friendlier.
Yeah, friendlier. Maybe not nice. It's always nice with some drama.
Oh.
Some shots fired.
Yeah, I will fire some shots later.
All right.
Yeah, we can see safety links here out for Snute as well, but who will win? The drone comes in, the savior, the hero drone, and wins the fight for Snute. And once again, we see a queen here running around.
Yeah, they do love their snail queens running blindly into the abyss.
Yeah, so we can see here different approaches from both players. Once again, we have the speed going for Nerchio, the Baneliness going, an early Roach Warren here for Snute instead, and Evolution Chamber. Can you stop laughing?
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about. I just love to hear you stumble on the words.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to say and then I said it wrong anyway.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Right, so a lot of this being distractors coming up for Snute.
Who will go for the roaches here? I mean, it's already searching for the researching the range attack here and going for the roach speed.
Yeah, we've seen a whole lot of roaches in these games.
Yeah.
Wonder what that is telling me. That I should probably go for more roaches in my CVC games?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. I have to stop doing 13 code. Nah, so much fun. Right, so do you think that Snute will push out now when these upgrades are kicking in, or do you think that he'll hold back like he done before?
I really hope that he will push out and be more aggressive, because he will have the advantage. I mean, Nerchio's Roach Warren is finished like now, so he will be quite far behind on the upgrades at least. I mean, Snute's range attack here is basically finished, so, and he also got his speed. Some good deny here of the third base for Nerchio.
That was pretty impressive by Snute there, keeping his drone alive, dodging the links by zigzagging through the middle line.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see, Snute is pushing up with some roaches here now.
And he has the speed, he has the attack, he has the second second upgrade here going down, but he needs a few more roaches, I believe.
Yeah, right now Nerchio has more roaches than Snute, at least in that engagement, if that were to continue. But overall, in total, they're even on the roach count.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. We see 4 Ravagers now for Snute, going to snipe this Overlord that he actually did manage to react, but he didn't have enough helium in him to float fast enough.
Yeah.
He needs those ventral sacs, and there Snute finds the changeling. Really nice. You see now that Nerchio is actually managing to scout through Snute's entire base, and he now knows exactly what Snute is doing, which is something he already knew, I think.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
going for Ravagers and Roaches.
Yeah, not a big surprise, maybe.
No, I would like to see Snute doing the same, though, because Nerchio could do some real fishy stuff.
I mean, now we are in the same position as the first game. I mean, Snute has a lot more army supply. he has the advantage in tech
Yeah,
as well
plus 2
and
coming now.
upgrades. Yeah, so I mean, I can't really understand why he isn't attacking.
But one thing we have to keep, we have to mention though, is that the players doesn't have the same kind of information that we have, and maybe Snute isn't really understanding that he has this advantage. Maybe he didn't understand it last game either.
Yeah,
But I think that he should notice this because he just click on Roach.
Yeah, and now he just wants to buy some time here in order to get the +2 upgrade here, I think.
And there he kicks in, and now Snoot's going in.
So now he really has an advantage
he's going
here.
to trade really well against this. As long as he doesn't eat a whole lot of corrosive bites.
But he has a concave against him here, and this is not good actually. And we can see that Nerchio's roaches.
These upgrades are doing the difference.
Yeah,
they're making the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it will be a long time here also before Nerchio is even close to. He's not even halfway through to this upgrade now, and his slot is 3rd now, so now he's quite far behind actually, and he has to pull out the queens to help defend this.
Yeah, and this is GG. Yeah, there's the GG. So Snute is actually managing to get a point there. So
really important for him as well, I believe.
Yeah, definitely.
So once again, we will be back shortly with game number 4. It's fast pace here at Viking TV. So see you soon. Hello, Viking TV viewers!
Hello!
We're back.
Once again.
With Snute versus
Nerchio.
Yeah.
That's a high value beginning.
Absolutely.
For the stream. I think it's better if you first try and find my camera and then put in the score. Just so you... Yeah, oh, nice. Alright, so in the top left corner, weighing in at 200 pounds, Norway's pride, it is Snute.
Nice going there.
Okay. And in the bottom left, In the blue collar, representing Euronics Gaming, his name is Nerchio. Right, so that was the presentations.
Yeah.
Over to you, Hofferino.
Okay, thank you, far too kind. So we'll see here, no one is actually producing anything at the moment. We will see 2 hatcheries going down first here before the spawning pools. So, what would you like to see from Snute here? I would like to see some more aggression from his side, actually. And have some more confidence in his ability, actually.
Yeah, exactly. As we saw in that last game, Snute actually had the balls to push out when he got the upgrades.
Yeah,
and it worked out fine for him. He should have done that in the game before that as well.
Yeah, and it feels like, if he would have just had some more confidence in that he actually was ahead, or believed that he was ahead, or at least tried to see if he was ahead. He was just standing with his army back and not doing anything, and then we could have 2-1 to Snute instead of Nerchio.
Yeah, but as I said, it's hard for the players to know what we know. So I guess maybe he was worried that the +2 was going to kick in for Nerchio in his second as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But I understand that they don't have the same information that we have. But how do you get information? You go out and put some pressure to see what's actually going on.
Yeah, but I just want to put that out there so people don't think that they don't know how to play.
Well, they kind of do. And we can see both here going for the Ling speed, and I really like this from Nerchio's side. He's really going greedy in every single game, basically. He's going for the 3rd base, and then he's going for the beaming nests. I think that a lot more of the plays that we have seen here should go more greedy, like he's doing. But now we can see that Snute is actually going for the early roach warren here instead, and it worked out in the previous game.
Exactly.
So I guess they have some different play styles here. Nerchio wants to play a bit more greedy, take 3rd base before it's actually starting to build the roach warren, for example, while Snute is the other way around. He's actually going for the army tech before.
Yeah, we can see now that Nerchio has a whole lot of links that he's pushing up with. And I'm wondering if he can do some damage here.
It's some good trap here, a good block here from Snute. Actually, he was really fast with building that evolution chamber there, blocking off the way in for these.
We can see Snute now getting 10 roaches, maybe even more, and he could probably push out with that.
Yeah,
if he knew what we knew, he
would.
He could have just pushed out with these roaches now, because Nerchio doesn't really have an answer to it right now.
No, exactly, and we can see that Snute has a lot of minerals here, and actually this could be really good if he doesn't see these links.
So Nerchio's trying to snipe the reinforcements.
And he does a good job at doing just that.
Yeah, but at the same time, Snute will be able to deny this expansion, I think. But Nerchio is keeping Snute from getting his 3rd up. So this is sort of equalizing the players.
Yeah, but I think that, this favors Snute, actually. Because he has the roach warren, he has the upgrades going here, and he has denied the already finished base from Nerchio.
Snute should probably engage this.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
And Nerchio, he hasn't had the luxury of cancelling his hatcheries.
No, exactly. But I think Snute is seeing as it looks like both armies are basically on the same level size-wise.
Yeah.
And I think it's better if Snute just tries to defend his base, which he's not being able to. If he just puts that up now and starts...
Yeah, but he will be able to kill a lot of lings here, and this might hurt Nerchio quite a lot actually, and tries to split up these lings to save them, but I mean he basically loses all of his lings here, and now he's down on very low mineral count here.
Snute should probably just go back now.
Yeah, he should have his roaches here to back up actually, and some
really
ravagers here.
Offensive Ravager morphing, I have to say.
Yeah, absolutely, but we can see some maybe some good play here from Snute. He has his +1 right in on the roaches. We see that Snute actually has the +1 here on his roaches.
Yeah.
So he should really make use of this and try to stay aggressive here, I believe. But instead he's backing off. I mean, Nerchio hasn't even started his +1 yet.
Oh, and we are once again in the situation where Snute should probably do something.
Yeah, absolutely. But maybe he just want to assure that this hatchery is up and running, just to like secure the income here. But I mean, he should see now that okay, I have better upgrades than Nerchio.
Exactly. We can see that Nerchio's third is up again, up and running. He has a couple of drones mining on it. Snute has his third now, but no drones at the moment.
Yeah, and he's not really droning at the moment, but please Snute, attack.
Yeah.
And here he goes.
The surround. He gets the surround on the roaches. This is really good for Snute.
This looks really good.
He'll be able to win this engagement.
And he also has he has the upgrade advantage here, even if he gets a concave against him. I mean, Nerchio can't win this engage. And we also see that this is not good for Nerchio. This will probably be the GG call any moment soon here, when he sees that, okay, I'm doomed.
And Snoot's even trying to snipe some eggs there. See if he actually managed to. Not right now. Yeah, there he gets 2. Nice. Yeah, I think this is actually GG.
Yeah.
Snoot actually manages to equalize 2-2.
Yeah,
I'm calling it.
Yeah,
there's the GG.
Okay, 1 point.
And we couldn't be happier. The hope is alive.
Yeah,
Liquid are doing it.
True that. So we'll be back with the final match in a couple of seconds or minutes. We're back. So guys, we are back here with the final game, the decider. So let's see here. So
Yeah, you found me.
Yep.
Perfect. So in the top right corner, Norway's hope, Scandinavia's hope, Viking TV's hope, Northern Europe's hope. It is Snute.
And in the bottom left corner is Nerchio.
I mean, Nerchio is a pretty friendly fella, so we could give him a bit more. It's Nerchio! Yay!
Okay, let's do a representation.
Alright.
In the bottom left corner, weighing at 200 overlords and a couple of drones, it's Nerchio. You like that?
No, actually not. We can't do a third one.
Well,
so, yeah, we had 2 tries and we failed.
A bit of different approach here. I mean, the Nerchio is going for the more offensive base here, while Snute is going for the more defensive base. And basically, that's how it have looked all these matchup. Actually, Snute going a bit more defensive.
Yeah.
And we can also see that Nerchio is actually going 3 hatch before Poo.
To the balls of speed.
This is really, really greedy. I mean, Snute's spawning pool is soon finished, and Nerchio has just started his.
Exactly.
But, I mean, what do you think about this? It feels like, I mean, if Snute would have built a lot of slings here and just pushed out, he would have been able to do quite a lot of damage, actually.
He would be able to deny that third.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But Snute won't know about this until a few seconds later.
Yeah.
A few seconds more.
And now the spawning pool is finished here for Nerchio, so he will be in a quite good spot here, actually.
Yeah, Snute actually just managed to find out that the third is down and up. So he is doing what he should be doing. He has an answer, and that is
taking a third. Ouch.
Exactly. So I mean, what do you think about the place right now? This is the final deciding match for the other place, the other ticket to IEM.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot at stake here, but I mean Snute has taken 2 games here in a row, and I think that it could really be. I mean, you would be afraid that Nerchio is maybe rattled because he has lost 2 games in a row now. Maybe he's thinking that, oh crap, I had 2-0, now it's 2-2. But just how he plays this match right now doesn't make me feel like he is actually rattled. I mean, what rattled player would go for a 3 base before pool?
Exactly, and to me that is also some kind of a signal of strength. Or
yeah, I mean confidence.
He's feeling confident, that he can go for that fast.
Yeah, but once again, we can see here that the Roach Warren for Snute is actually finished.
This push with the Banelings.
But against 8 Roaches here, and we see the Queen's already coming out here to block. And this won't be easy for to break for Nerchio, and he will lose a lot of links here.
Yeah, Nerchio will have to pull back, I think, because the Banelings won't really do much.
And here comes the Banelings.
Wondering if...
And they will explode.
Will be able to split? No. And that is actually a very good trade for Snute.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I mean, he will just try to get some... maybe get some transfuses up for his Queens, I don't know, to heal his... if it's possible. Just to heal, or maybe he's just going for...
He's not going to be able to heal anytime soon because he needs those injects. Because if he has to do anything, it's trying to keep up his roach count so that he can't get all the roaches surrounded by all the lings that Nerchio is producing.
Yeah, and he's also getting some Ravagers here.
You can see that Snute is actually getting a whole lot of Zerglings as well.
I think he's just like using his minerals here just to, and also I mean, if Nerchio will get a surround on these roaches, his links in turn can surround Nerchio's links. So I mean, these links won't be able to do that much, and I mean, we can see here Nerchio is really building a lot of roaches here. There's 10 roaches going out here, and meanwhile Snute is going for the drones, the droning. But I mean, Nerchio is also supply capped. He's 75 to 74, so you have to build overlords here as well, wasting minerals on overlords, and that's not really a fun thing to do when when this push is coming in from Snute at the same time.
And it looks like this will be in Snoot's favor at the moment.
Yeah, and we can see the links coming in here now as well, providing some extra damage here for Snute, and yeah, this looks really good for Snute at the moment. I mean, these queens, they have no transfuses left now, and the roaches, there are only 2 roaches left, and this looks really good here for Snute. I think yeah, he's the winner.
Snute actually manages to turn this round.
Yeah.
A 0-2 disadvantage.
I have to say, I'm really impressed by Snute's tournament here. I mean, he had a really bad game against Little Bo, and we thought like, okay, what was this?
Yeah, we even managed to miss that Snute.
The lower bracket.
Yeah, exactly. The Snute was still in the game.
Yeah.
Or in the tournament. Wow.
And well, I mean, looking at the at the bracket here, I mean, it isn't an easy way that Snute has been forced to go in order to qualify here. First, losing against Lil Bo in the first match with 2-0. Then he has to face Harsten in the loser bracket. So he was at the first stage. He won against Harsten with 2-0. And I mean, the next match, Elaser who lost against Pit Drogo, for example, and Elaser also won against TLO, who won against Sort of yesterday. So I mean, Elaser is not a bad player, and winning against Elaser, facing off with Soul, and the Soul has been playing really solid in this tournament. He won against Showtime, lost against Uthermal, who advanced to the 4th round in the lower bracket. And then he had to face Lilbo again. And I think that was the most impressive match, actually, losing 2-0 and turning that around, winning 2-0 instead.
Yeah, he was playing really well versus Lilbo in the rematch.
Yeah, absolutely. And then in the semis in the lower bracket here, he faced off with Guru, who has also been playing really good here in the lower bracket. He won against TLO, Daishi, Mana, and Uthermal, but didn't have enough to put against Snute. And then, of course, Nerchio in the lower bracket finals here. Yeah,
and shout out to Nerchio as well. Played really well in the tournament also. I mean, he did manage to beat both Lilbo and Mana. And actually, he actually managed to kick out Welmer as well, which is a bit sad. I mean, Welmer is Finnish.
Yeah, but not Scandinavian.
No. Finland's sak är vår sak.
Yeah, something
like that. Did say back in the day.
Yeah, do that.
All right, so I guess that is it for tonight.
Yeah.
We've been casting for quite a while now, and it's been really fun, I have to say. And I'm really happy about Snute.
Yeah, absolutely. So, we will say thank you from us, and make sure you follow our stream if you like our casting and want to see the future cast from us.
Exactly, and yeah, I guess we'll just have to thanks for you guys that did tune in.
Yeah.
For the guys that are still with us, thanks a whole lot. It's been really fun to cast these games.
Yeah, absolutely. 6.5 hours we have been live. So thank you to all of you.
Pretty much.
Yeah. So see ya.
Bye.
Over and out from Hofreen and Mindful.
Over and out.